Well, hello everyone. It's Monday. We are ready to kick off another week. I'm Daniel McCrane. I'm the Chief Growth Strategist with McCrane Associates. I work with businesses just like yours to implement no-cost and low-cost strategies that generate tens of thousands of dollars in revenue and profit without spending money on marketing or advertising. Today, I've got another marketing strategy that I want to share with you that can help you to increase your revenue and your profit. This is not going to cost you a thing to implement this strategy. So I'm really excited to share this one with you this week. I want to let you know that this strategy is part of the 5-day challenge that we have going on over on Facebook. So if you're watching this on a different platform, you can find this group on Facebook. Just take a look on Facebook and do a search for Fix This Biz 5-day challenges, and you can join us there. There's no cost to participate. This is a private group, but it's private so that we can keep business owners together in the group. So if you're a business owner and you want to join the group and go through this 5-day challenge, then you just fill out the short little form there and you will be added to the group automatically. And then you'll be able to participate in the 5-day challenge and implement this week's strategy. So our strategy this week in the group is to identify your target market. Now, I know if you've been in business for a while, you have certainly gone through some kind of an exercise where you have tried to identify your target market. So if you're listening to this right now, you might be thinking immediately, oh, I'll just tune out. I've already heard this one. I've already done it. Well, let me challenge you for just a minute, though. Stick with me just a minute and make sure that you have done this. Make sure that you've gone through everything that you can to identify your target market. Or maybe you're listening to this and you think to yourself, oh, I serve everybody. I don't need to worry about a target market. Well, let me challenge you on that too. So stick around with me here for just a few minutes and let me tell you a little bit more about why it's important for you to identify your target market. Now, the first reason that I'm going to say that you should identify your target market is so that you can craft better marketing messages. Now, this is one of many reasons why I see a lot of marketing fail for small business owners. And this happens when even a marketing agency, some kind of marketing guru comes in and promises to help, yet the marketing message is not on target to the correct target market. So your ideal audience and your ideal prospects miss the message. They don't understand what you're offering and why it's good for them. And so they don't do business with you. Now, even these so-called marketing gurus end up messing this up, and they end up taking your money, small business owner. And this is one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of return on investment for your marketing. Or I could say this is an area where you can improve your return on investment for your marketing. So how to identify your target market? Well, if you think you've done this before, then again, like I said, let me challenge you a little bit. So ways to identify your target market. It could be location. If you have just a store and so you're located in a certain area, although you could challenge that assumption and you could move things online as well, couldn't you? So then that suddenly blows that location demographic out of the water. So you may find that you can expand your reach by reaching out and going online instead. But demographics are one way that you can identify your target market. So who do you want to sell to? And you can think of all kinds of demographic labels. It could be gender, it could be age, it could be generational. I just mentioned location. It could be affluence level, socioeconomic level. It could be education levels. I mean, on and on and on. There's so many different ways that you can identify the demographics of your target market. Next, though, what I want to challenge you on, that's where a lot of business owners stop identifying their target market. Let's go into another category, though, which sometimes is referred to as psychographic categories. Now, by psychographic, this is where we start to get into how your potential customer thinks and how they behave. So what kind of attitudes do they have? What kind of affinities do they have? What kind of charities do they have that they like? Do they have a religious affiliation? Do they have a political affiliation? What are their hobbies? What other kinds of things are they involved in? Are they very family focused, or do they have focus other areas? These psychographic areas, these categories can really help you narrow down on what your target market wants and thinks and believes, again, with the idea that you can craft a better marketing message. And I mentioned to you before that you can get more information about crafting and identifying your target market by participating in this week's 5-day challenge. Just feel free to hop in. And like I said, it's free to participate. There's no charge to do that. So another way that you can implement strategies there. And finally, let me address anyone watching this video who's watching right now who might say, oh, I serve everybody. I don't need to identify a target market. Well, here's the challenge. When you put out your marketing message that's very generic and very general and can be for everybody or could be for anybody, guess who your marketing message is actually for? It's for nobody. So if you truly can help everybody, if you truly can serve everybody, then what you should do is pick a demographic, pick a target market and a target audience, and run an ad campaign for that target market. So if it's going to be for middle-aged house moms of kids with kids at home, if it's going to be for career-oriented middle-aged men, if it's going to be for recent retirees, whatever it's going to be, pick a demographic area there and run a marketing campaign for those people. That way they understand that you are trying to reach out to them. So don't be generic in who your marketing message is for. If you can help multiple people, that's fine. Then when you identify your target market, what I'll challenge you to do is come up with each of those buckets of people that you can help and create an avatar, if you will, create an ideal audience member in each of those categories so that each of your marketing messages speaks to those people specifically. Well, all right, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end here for today. I just want to keep this short and sweet, but that's a marketing strategy. That's a business strategy you can implement this week that won't cost you anything to implement, is to really refine and hone in on who your target market is, because that will make your marketing messages much more effective, and you'll be able to see a return on investment on those marketing messages that you're putting out. So until the next video, everyone, have a great day and to your success.